Okay, I'm waiting to make sure I have an audio connection with everyone. Okay, looks like everybody's connected now. This is a matter of Hurst versus Saransky. Counsel, would you each state your appearances, please?
Thank you, Your Honor. Brian Hilderly appearing on behalf of the plaintiff, Ethan Hurst, through next friend, Christina Leland.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Paul Gibson on behalf of defendant.
Okay, and I believe we have a plaintiff. Okay. Oh, you wish to present some testimony, Mr. Hilderly?
Thank you, Your Honor. Yes, this is a personal injury case involving a minor child. We have reached a resolution pre-suit. So we are just asking the court to approve the settlement through the appropriate court rule.
All right, ma'am, would you raise your right hand, please?
Sorry.
You do swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
State your full name, please.
Christina Lynn Leland.
Go ahead, Mr. Hilderly.
Thank you. Miss Leland, you are the mother of Ethan Hurst, and his date of birth is March 12, 2007, correct?
Yes.
And you have full legal custody or sole legal custody of Ethan, correct?
Yes.
Ethan was involved in a dog bite incident back on August 11, 2018, correct?
Yes.
And you weren't there. He was with his dad at the time. They were at one of his dad's friend's house, and it was that the dog belonged to his dad's friend. Is that your understanding?
Yes, it is.
And Ethan suffered some dog bites on his hand and also on his face, correct?
Yes.
And the bite has left a scar on his face, correct?
Yes, it has.
And we've been working towards reaching a resolution in this case with the insurance company. And we've come to a settlement that has a total figure of $55,000, correct?
Yes.
And you understand that the way that's going to be paid out is that $32,000 of that is going to go into an annuity for Ethan's benefit that has guaranteed payments, correct?
Yes.
And then we also have an amount that you are going to accept on Ethan's behalf in the amount of $4,478.61 that you're going to hold for Ethan on his behalf, correct?
Yes.
And then there are attorney fees and costs that are going to my office, correct?
Yes.
And you understand that we could file a law, or we have filed a lawsuit that we could take this case to either a bench trial or a jury trial, and that at that trial, the jury or the judge could award you more than the $55,000, less than the $55,000, or the same amount. So you could do better, you could do worse, you could do the same. You understand that?
Yes, I do understand.
And as Ethan's guardian, you believe that this settlement is fair and equitable and in his best interest.
Yes, I do.
Thank you, Judge.
Is Ethan with you right now?
I'm actually out Christmas shopping right now.
Okay. How visible is this scar?
I would say if you get within 4 or 5 feet of him, it's pretty visible on his cheek. To see the scar underneath of his chin, he actually has to lift his head up like this in order for you to see it. And the scar on his finger where he pulled away where the dog latched on, the scar is visible on his finger, finger as well. So it does bother him a little bit. When he first had his dog bite and he started school, he actually didn't want to go to school because he thought kids would make fun of him because of his scar. And I told him, don't worry about it. It's a story for you to tell that you survived. You should be proud of it.
How old was he when this happened?
How old was he?
Yes.
Let's see, he's 13, so it happened when he was 11.
All right. And was he badly traumatized by this, or is he okay around dogs?
Now he's okay around dogs. Other people's dogs, he's kind of iffy about, but like our own dogs, he's okay with. Or like somebody he sees on daily basis, like good friends of mine or something like that that has dogs, he's okay with them. But if it's just like a random dog, he kind of he's real iffy. He's like, I don't know, Mom. So he kind of tends to hide behind me a little bit.
Okay. Mr. Gibson, did you have any questions for her?
No, Your Honor. Brian was
Right.
brilliant.
Your Honor, just, this is Shan, just for clarification, can I have Miss Leland spell her last name, please?
It's Leland.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I didn't ask her to spell it.
You cut out, boss. You cut out, boss. That's okay.
Okay, we're good. I'm satisfied. Well, let me give Mr. Gibson, you support this settlement on behalf of the defendant.
Yes, Your Honor.
I find based upon the testimony that this is a fair and reasonable settlement in light of all the circumstances, and that the resolution of this case is definitely in the child's best interest. So I will approve it. Mr. Hilderly, as you know, I'm not in the courthouse this week because we had a COVID case in the courthouse that impacted some of my court staff. So I'm doing hearings from home. I can email a signed copy of this order to you, and I can copy you with that, Mr. Gibson, if you will give me your email address. Give me just a second. Get to the right screen. Okay, Mr. Gibson, go ahead with your email address.
Yes, it's my first name, Paul, dot, and then my last name, which is spelled differently than you think. It's GIP as in person, SON, at farmersinsurance.com.
Paul Gibson at farmersinsurance.com.
Insurance, yes.
All right. And I'm going to copy my secretary with this as well. Shannon, should I be sending this to the clerk's office?
That's a really great question. I mean, there's not going to, aside from Carrie Ann and Amanda, I don't know if they're actually going to be checking. So
I'll send it to Carrie Ann.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Just send it to her personally then.
I will tell Carrie Ann that this can be filed as if it were an original.
Yeah. Part first.
Sorry, guys.
It's okay. You're good. I love me.
Okay, the order's I couldn't convert when I scanned it into my scanner, I could not convert it to a PDF which hopefully you'll be able to convert. If there's a problem in the future with that, I can re-execute the order. Okay, it's been sent. So that concludes our hearing. Thank you all.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you,
You're
Judge.
welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Shannon?
Your Honor,